Are you leading your business or is your business leading you? If it feels like you're trapped by your own success, constantly putting out fires or overwhelmed or unable to step away, you're not leading with freedom. There's this thing about just surviving, and we want to change that. Aloha, I'm Dr. Heather Tucker, and welcome to another episode of Taste and See Thursdays. So happy that you're here because we're in this series on elevating your leadership. Why? Because now is the time more than ever for us to step out and step into another level of our leadership in both business and life, creating that peace and harmony on all sides and being the example and lighthouse leader that you are, especially because the world probably most likely needs your message now more than ever. So we've been talking about elevating your leadership, and I said over the next few weeks, we're going to be covering the word elevate. Last week, we covered the E that stands for energy matters. Today, we're going to be covering the L, and that stands for lead with freedom. Lead with freedom. See, true leadership means that you're operating from this place of freedom, not fear, and freedom to make decisions without second guessing, freedom to delegate without micromanaging, freedom to trust your vision and lead with confidence. And it all starts with shifting how you think and how you lead. So I want to share with you a few steps on how you can start leading with freedom today, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so the first secret is clarify your vision. Freedom comes from clarity. When you're clear on your purpose, your values, your goals, every decision that you make becomes easier. Write down your vision and revisit it often. I always said, especially in our last series, about reconnecting to the why. A lot of times, especially when the road gets bumpy, we can forget why we started something in the first place. And so you want to be able to reconnect to your vision. It's like a living document, allowing it to be able to elevate and turn into its beautiful craft on how it's supposed to be. The second secret for today is releasing control. Releasing control. Not everything requires your hands-on involvement. So you want to trust your team, you want to trust your systems and the process. Control is an illusion. Leadership is all about influence. Okay. Next secret. Next secret is setting healthy boundaries. Freedom means knowing when to say no, protecting your time, your energy, and your focus. Every time you say yes to something that is in misalignment with you, it's also saying no to your vision. So you want to be able to have a harmony there, right? And the scripture that I want to share with you actually goes into the next secret, which is faith over fear. Oh my goodness. A lot of the things that are happening, it's interesting how we can create this great fear. It's like, I'll give you a perfect analogy. Okay, we have this big piece of paper and we're shining and we're excited, and all of a sudden something happens and it crinkles us up. So we feel like trapped and uncertain. And then we figure, okay, how am I going to get out of this? Well, I'm going to go ahead and expand again. But then something else happened and it creates this. So we want to stop this. We want to stop this so we can really be this and stay this way, even expanded with all of our scars and all of our battles in a beautiful way. The scripture that's going to help us with this is Galatians 5:1. And it says, it is for freedom that Christ has set us free. When you operate out of fear, and I talk a lot about redefining fear, we're not going to get in that today, but redefining fear. When you operate from fear, you limit what's possible. When you operate from faith, doors open that you might not even have known existed. And I've seen many women entrepreneurs go from exhausted to overwhelmed and leading with clarity and the joy by applying these principles. When you lead with freedom, you stop reacting to life and start creating it. The beautiful thing is your business grows, your relationships flourish, and you become the leader that you're meant to be. And as I've worked with several women entrepreneurs to break free from this pattern of overwhelm and fear, I know that what it takes to lead with freedom. And your leadership journey does not have to be a struggle. You're made to lead with alignment and with purpose. So if you're tired of feeling like your business owns you instead of the other way around, it's time for a change. I invite you to come to my upcoming webinar. I'm going to put the link in the chat so you can learn how to lead with freedom, reclaim your energy, and step into your full potential. I want to hear, what was the secret that spoke mostly to you? Put it in the chat. Was it clarify your vision, release control, set healthy boundaries, faith over fear? Which one spoke mostly to you and why? Just put that in the chat. And if you were inspired by this message, go ahead and give someone else the gift of inspiration and share this message out too. Look forward to seeing you again next week for another episode of Taste and See Thursdays. Let this message marinate in your mind, body, and soul. And remember, you have the power to change things. You can be the one to make the difference. And then everything changes too. Okay, see you soon. Peace.